So before I start on Kairetu journey, first of all, I'm shooting at Sai Rock. It's on Mombasa Malindi Road, somewhere near Bamburi. Is best hotel, best location, easy beachfront. I don't know what else you want. So anyway, there are two issues. First of all, this Kairetu journey, but before I get there, we're going to talk about the Nyachae family. I saw the son has flown in from the United States to discuss or to go to court or to pursue legal means of being included in the will or being part of the family, because they say they were kicked out even of the on the funeral. They say the mom was one of Nyachae's wives, had flown out and was living in the States because of the threat from other wives. I listened to him. He sounds like a very honest man, very perturbed by the happenings in Kenya. Yeah, so it's sad to see that the people we had entrusted the country to, because one time Simeon Nyachae was holding Musalia Mudavadi's position of the chief cabinet secretary or something. Then he was a PC, then he was a DO, he was all those things from the colonial era. He was a home guard. He was one of those collaborators with white people, the ones who of late we don't have time for. And you'd expect that there was a measure of organization from those old people, that older generation, because they seem to have not handled their personal business, which is now flowing into the public realm for our discussion. For that young man to have appeared on TV, it shows that he has, this is a last resort. He has, this was his last option. He has given up trying, pursuing logical means to find a lasting solution. Then now the last thing is to come on the media. And you know, such big families, what they thrive on anonymity, they thrive on discretion. They like operating under the shadows, because mostly because they stole public money. Their wealth is derived uh, from from proceeds of crime, stealing taxpayers' money. So they, for him to take that extraordinary step means that he has exhausted all other avenues. And we have seen the same, because I think the Michuki family, they are also in court. The One of the daughters, I think the youngest daughter, has taken her siblings to court, saying that she's being given a road deal. We are seeing the same with the Karome family. I think there's a dispute between Jenga Karome. Apparently left his wealth into with a bunch of trustees, outsiders. He didn't leave it with the children. Some weird stuff. Hmm? And these guys were senior ministers. You know, in the Kenyatta era, they were still calling the shots. In the Kibaki era, that's when they accumulated. Hmm? You'll always notice when these guys die, their wealth never multiplies afterwards. So it means that they use these businesses as a front for laundering their proceeds of crime from government. Because these guys, when they die, tell me, have they bought any other farm? No, all their assets are being slowly liquidated one by one after the other. So it means that they were, they fight for these positions so as to use use those business outfits to launder their proceeds of crime. And so it is sad to see that family dispute playing out in the public domain. And it shows that I think the older generation was so so unable. They didn't have the vision to even sort out their own internal affairs, that they never thought that one day, a day like this would dawn, where their issues are being discussed in the public realm. So it's unfortunate that the older generation, we have nothing to look up to you guys, because you don't want to write your wills, you don't want to do anything. I don't understand what you want to do with all that money that you have stolen. The older generation, other than gossiping, what value have you done or have you given to this economy? You've left us in shambles. You used to come to Nairobi with a CV, you get a job. And you used to go to the bank, you get a mortgage without any collateral. You Like, jobs were available, you guys just banjukad. You never had conversations like we're having today about our politics and governance. You Everything, until one day you just woke up, oh, things are going haywire. So the older generation, you have failed this country. You are toxic people. You are religious degenerates. We don't know. We don't know how you are. How you've even managed to stay this long, because everything you have failed the country. We are cleaning up the mess that you have created. You can't manage the families. You can't even write wills. You can't run companies. You don't even want to support local businesses. You're importers. eh? You have sat silent as successive governments just continued to deplete opportunities for young people. It's a shame to be, if you're an old bastard, if you're over 50, it's terrible, man. We have nothing to look forward to look up to. You guys are just, you are a disgusting lot. It's a pity. We are seeing that you're airing your dirty linen in the public domain, in the courts, because you are unable to sort out your affairs. Shame on you. Moving on, Kairetu Jenny is an influencer. She runs taxis, she runs car hires, and the other day she was locked in a dispute with one of her clients, her influencer clients called Tenacity. And I tend to believe her because I have dealt with so many outfits enterprises in Kenya. They don't like pay. Kenyan companies don't like paying. This is not the first time we are having this discussion over here. So when it comes to non-payment from a corporate, I tend to believe the influencer, because Kenyan corporates headed by the same generation of old retarded bastards have such a low regard, especially for the creative economy. They think that influencing is a joke. They think it's just something, for people to pass time. If it wasn't for the money, and now KRA is taking some interest, they would have dismissed social media as just another. When I started doing social media, the old bastards who were interacting with my content at the time, I'm talking about 10, 15 years ago, they were saying, that guy is a loser, that guy is a what. So they, because of their stupidity, because they are religious degenerates, everything has to be defined by money. I don't know, broker, broti. Those are the things that matter to them. They don't see the creative economy as it can be a partner of development. So they don't pay anything as related to influencers. And if they pay once, they will change and they will switch up their terms midway. So the warning here, or the message here, that the take home, is that if you're an influencer and you're getting a project with a certain company, outfit, whoever is engaging you for a project, and they want to activate their project within a span of 3 months, 6 months, or whatever, don't take partial payment. Don't take monthly payments. Don't take weekly payments. Take the entire payment. Because if you don't, these guys have a tendency of switching up on their terms midway through the contract. That be because because of imagine you've set up a signboard outside your business and people don't come into your business. So does that mean that the signboard is not working? No. So what happens is, now if you want influencers to perform magic, to perform acrobatics with your content, with your struggling business, your business which first of all was not set up after thorough research, thorough market analysis. You don't have even the funds to do so, to create all the processes of the to which constitute now a logical enterprise. But you want the influencer, you want the digital creator to do acrobatics, to do magic, and suddenly there's customers. They are lining up in your business, in your enterprise. And that business doesn't work like that. You set up a business, you wait. Here the influencer is just all they're ensuring is that your business is in the minds and the hearts and the mouths of people. Now, whether that turns into money, there are very many other things that you need to do. Even if an influencer brings a business and your products are shite, yeah, it's still an exercise in futility. So the problem with you guys, because you see everyone trending and you think that it means money, because all these other influencers who are, can we say, established, they keep on lying. Oh, we make this amount of money on YouTube and whatever. And so any client assumes that social media is awash with money, is awash with clientele. No, any client, whether they see your product online, they have to do their research. But it doesn't hurt when they keep on seeing your name, when they keep on hearing about your existence. But you want automatic, you expect now that an influencer will convert all the eyeballs into clients overnight. No, it doesn't work like that. But because of your stupidity, many of you outfits would be foreign multinationals. You'll be represented in many countries, but because of your stupidity, you want to think like chokoras and you expect influencers to perform magic. Nyinyi,